Hey everybody, back with a new Patreon request. This is from Ellen. She's requesting the third episode of Downton Abbey. Last episode, we met a new heir, Matthew. Supposed to get with Mary, I think, and she doesn't really seem into it. So we'll see if that relationship changes into anything. His mom was really sweet about, fitting in and trying to be a nurse and helping people, even though some people weren't as welcoming to her, but she definitely saved the person who would have died without her. So I really liked her. Found out some stuff about Mr. Carson, his backstory and showbiz. That was really fun. Yeah, I'm really excited to get back into it. So thank you for this request, and here we go.
Well, I've been taking a correspondence course in typing and shorthand. That's what was in the envelopes. Are you any good? Yes. What did your parents say? Well, I can't tell them till I've got a job. Dad will think I'm a fool to leave a good place, and Mum will say I'm getting above myself, but
go for it, girl.
I don't believe that. No, do I?
It's not
my doing. She's so supportive.
It's all Mary's own work.
Are you afraid someone will think you're American if you speak openly?
I doubt it'll come to that. The price of saving Downton is to accept Matthew Crawley as his heir. What about you? I don't dislike Matthew.
Yeah, I don't either.
In fact, I rather admire him. Is that sufficient reason to give him your money? Of course not.
No.
Then there's nothing more to be said.
You just press the letters and they print on the paper.
Magic.
They were trying to hide it, so I knew it was wrong.
Oh, come on.
Press when now?
She wants to keep it private, not secret. There's a difference.
Oh, man.
I've done nothing to be ashamed of. I've bought a typewriter, and I've taken a postal course in shorthand.
Kamal Pamuk. He's the son of one of the Sultan's ministers, and he's here for the Albanian talks.
And what's that? To create an independent Albania.
I saw this advertisement for a limp corrector. Yes? What does it do exactly?
It corrects limps.
Well.
Does it work?
Well, as I make it and I advertise it, is it likely I'd say no?
Are you trying to get a sale?
I suppose I've just realised that it's not going to happen.
What isn't?
Oh, none of it. I'm not going to be a secretary. I'm not going to leave service.
You can change your life if you want to. Sometimes you have to be hard on yourself, but you can change it completely. I know.
Mr. Bates?
His brace is hurting him.
Dry her off.
Do you need the brace? Are you doing that because you think you need to?
Well, where is he?
Fussing. He's rather a dandy.
And I can see him now. A funny little foreigner with a wide, toothy grin and hair reeking of pomade.
I wouldn't quite say that. Here he is now. Lady Mary Crawley, I presume.
Well, hello.
You presume, right. Lynch, you don't have to stay with me.
But it's what you
Yeah.
me to.
It's a waste of your day. Help Mr. Napier's man get their things back to the house.
Will she stay with the hunt the whole day?
Oh, you know Mary. She likes to be in at the kill.
He doesn't look Turkish at all. Well, he doesn't look like any Englishman I've ever met. Worse luck. I think he's beautiful.
Is there some crisis of which I'm unaware?
No, Mr. Carson.
I'm very attracted to the Turkish culture.
I bet you are.
Then I hope your chance will come to something.
Oh!
Look at yourself.
I'm sorry, sir.
That
I
was
will
a
teach you to believe what the
risk.
English say about foreigners.
You could get fired.
To report to you, I will make you an offer.
Oh, yeah?
Later tonight, I may need some help with the geography of the house.
I should far prefer to be a maid in a large and pleasant house than work from dawn
You
till
have
dusk
no
in a
idea
cramped and
what
gloomy office.
service work is.
Don't you agree, Carson?
I do, my lady.
Why are you English so curious about other people's lives? If she wishes to leave and the law permits it, then let her go.
Thank you,
Perhaps the law
sir.
should not permit it. For the common good.
So you hanker for the days of serfdom.
I hanker
Ooh.
for a simpler world.
Matthew?
The next time you feel a twinge, you must come to Istanbul.
Wouldn't the journey be painful?
Sometimes we must endure a little pain in order to achieve satisfaction.
Lady Mary read very well today.
Would you ever come out with me? Or aren't we friends enough for that?
Oh, I think it might be.
That run reminded me of a day last month up in Cheshire. We came down the side of a hill.
Excuse me. Damn, Mary.
We must do it again.
Next time, let's take my mother. She was so jealous, she made me promise she could come with us.
How romantic.
The second Earl brought back several paintings from his camp.
Damn.
Mr. Pamuk,
We come to you tonight, please.
I can't think what I have said that has led you to believe.
I don't know when we'll meet again.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall rejoin my mother and sisters.
Oh, too forward. Is he still gonna go?
I'm in the grip of madness.
Please leave at once, or I'll...
Don't worry. You can still be a virgin for your husband.
Heavens, is this a proposal?
No.
Alas, no, I don't think our union would please your family.
I'm afraid not.
Nor mine.
But I've never done anything.
Of course not. One look at you would tell me that.
Is he just trying to de-virginize you? Oh, she's gotta tell somebody.
He's dead. I think he's dead.
Dead?
What happened? I don't know. A heart attack, I suppose, or a stroke, or... He was alive and suddenly he cried out and then he was dead. But why was he here at all?
I mean, this is definitely gonna hurt relations between England and Turkey.
If you don't, we will figure out a scandal of such magnitude it will never be forgotten until long after we're both dead.
This is wild.
Servants will be up soon. Arthur!
Can't believe this happened. Nope. There's a witness. Well, I mean, that's definitely the way he would have wanted to go out,
I can't
so...
make his eyes stay shut. I feel now that I can never forgive what you have put me through this night. I hope in time I will come to be more merciful.
Oh, he's gonna find them.
I don't suppose I shall ever make it up to them.
And it wasn't your fault.
Well, I brought him here. If it isn't my fault, whose is it? I was wondering if you might show me the gardens before I go. Perhaps you saw his qualities for yourself. Which obviously, you did.
That's why you should treat it every day as if it were your last.
Well, we couldn't criticise Mr. Pamuk where that's concerned.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Careful with that.
Yeah, see, he knows that he dropped him off at Mary.
Your ladyship, it's for a secretary at a new firm in Thirsk.
Aww.
Well, I don't understand. How did you know?
I do not consider myself a very interesting person. But I feel it's important that my future wife should think me so.
Did Mr. Napier get
Well,
up
he's
all
definitely
right?
not going to be
did, my
her
lord.
suitor.
And poor Mr. Pamuk has been taken care of.
We got Graspers from Thirsk in the end. They're very good and they didn't mind coming out on a Sunday.
I can't believe it. Last night, he looked so well.
Well,
Of course, would happen to a foreigner. It's typical.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're
dowager.
being ridiculous. No Englishman would dream of dying in someone else's house.
Oh, Granny, even the English aren't in control of everything.
I hope we're in control of something, if only ourselves.
But we're not. Don't you see that? We're not in control of anything at all.
Where have you hidden the flower? I can't see it anywhere.
It's just there, Mrs. Fatmore.
Well, fetch it to me then. Oh, you're all in a daze today.
Does she need glasses?
I understand what it is to be happy. It's just I know that I won't be.
Oh, Mary.
Don't say that, my lady.
That wasn't...
Don't raise the white flag.
That wasn't long-term happiness. That was
Still
just
be mistress of Downton.
something else.
Old Lady Grantham hasn't given up the fight, not by a long chalk.
You've always been so kind to me. Always. From when I was quite a little girl. Why is that?
Even a butler has his favourites, my lady.
Aw.
Does he?
You don't suppose there's anything sinister in it, do you?
Every day the papers warn us of German spies, and they did say his presence was essential for peace in Albania.
Anyone wanting to poison his food would have to get past Mrs. Patmore.
Blimey, that's a thought. Unless, of course, she's a spy herself.
Could you imagine?
I wish you'd tell me what's wrong, Bates.
It's really painful.
Now, will you kindly explain what in heaven is going on?
I'm perfectly well, Mrs. Hughes. A bit stiff, that's all.
Take that off, Mr. Bates. Take it off. That's not helping. Yeah, throw it away.
I will spend my life happily as the butt of others' jokes, and I will never mind them.
We all carry scars, Mr. Bates, inside or out. You're no different to the rest of us. Remember that. Good riddance.
Yes. Never again.
So he definitely went in.
I knew y'all were gonna gossip.
But you don't know if he went back to his own room.
What would y'all do?
I won't get in any trouble over this.
Don't worry, you won't. Your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, right. She's the one who ratted out Gwen. Ugh. Okay, well, that was certainly a surprising turn of events. I did not see that. I just thought, you know, she had never had sex before, and it it might have seemed like he died, but no, he fucking died. That is wild. Poor Mary. What a first time experience. Ooh, but you know, rumors are flying, so I wonder if anything's gonna come of that or if it's just gonna be gossip. I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's another 2 suitors off of her list. I mean, he was never gonna be a potential. He just wanted to bang. But, you know, he went out the way he lived his life. Yikes. But it does seem like Matthew is intrigued by Mary. I don't think... It doesn't seem like it's because he wants to be the heir, but I don't know. Maybe. I just like his mom, and it seems like she raised him well, so we'll see. Mr. Bates, I don't want to see him in pain at all. And no one better make fun of him. His leg looked terrible. But he was just bearing it and didn't want to open up to anybody, even though there's a lot of people there that are really sweet to him. So I'm glad, I don't know her name, but I'm glad she got to him and made him realize that is not the way to go. And even Lord Grantham was really concerned about him, and he seems like a really sweet guy. So I'm glad he's okay, and I'm excited for Gwen. You know, she got a job potentially. It's great that she wants that for herself, and it sucks that there's so many people that are like, no, know your place, but she's got an opportunity, so I hope she gets it. I hope people see that there is another way, but I wonder who they would bring in her place. There's so many people, but it's such a big place, so I'm sure they would need someone to fill her spot. Yeah, that was... I just can't believe he died. He just fucking died. You know, the, what was the... Rapier? What was the other guy who came in with him? Yeah, Mary didn't see him at all. Even though she'd been writing to him, it just was not gonna be a match. So, yeah, just, you know, another swing and a miss in that department. But she's definitely got some life lessons and experience off of this. So, we'll see if it changes her in any way. Her mom was definitely pissed off at her. Like... at her putting her in that situation, but of course she couldn't have known that was gonna happen. Wow, that was wild. But yeah, a really good episode. I'm really enjoying this show, so thanks for this request, and I'll see you guys later.